Hi, good morning or good evening, wherever you're watching from. Today is day 2 of my O.M.A.D fasting for over 50s for weight loss. Hi, my name is Enarita James. In case you're just meeting me for the first time, I am a clinical research scientist working and living in Germany. Yesterday, I was trying to tie the rope of my winter boot, and I discovered that I couldn't even bend down. Neither could I lift up my leg onto the other leg. You know, when you want to tie your shoes, either you bend down to tie it, or you lift up the leg on top of the other leg to be able to tie it. I could not. And for 2 weeks, I've been trying to do this fasting, intermittent fasting. Well, I say 2 weeks, yeah. I think it's last month. Last month, I tried it for 2 weeks and I stopped. Incidentally, 2 years ago, I actually did this O.M.A.D. O.M.A.D stands for 1 meal a day. It stands for O.M.A.D. That is 1 meal a day. And is a form of intermittent fasting. If you're just coming across my video and you don't know what intermittent fasting is, I have quite some videos on my YouTube channels that you can go check it out. And even if you Google intermittent fasting in YouTube, you'll see a lot of videos that talk about intermittent fasting. So why am I going live this time around? Because the last time I did it 2 years ago, I was 56. So when I did it 2 years ago, I did it because I had a real reason, I had a medical reason that I needed to do it. Because as I said, I'm a research scientist and I did a lot of research to see the effect of fasting, on cancer, the effect of fasting on insulin resistance, the effect of fasting even on diabetes and pre-diabetes. There's a lot of research out there that actually that shows you that fasting really works. It's one of the most natural things that you can do to actually help you. The only challenge is to be able to be consistent in it, especially if you can fast to reach a stage of which is called autophagy. If you don't know what that means, autophagy is a state where your body gets to, where bad cells are eaten up and new cells are being regenerated. And the only way you can get to this state is through fasting. And the amazing thing is that people used to think of fasting as a religious thing only. But that is the wisdom of God. The Lord that created our bodies knows what we can do to keep it functioning. It is just about now that research is really going deep into this fasting thing, how it can really help the body, really. And there's nothing like nature. There's nothing like doing something that the body is already prepared to do. It's a question of finding out which one actually works for you. So today is my day 2. I'm doing a 90 days O.M.A.D intermittent fasting for over 50s. If you're over 50 and you came across this channel and you want to join me in this 90 days challenge, feel free. But today is our day 2 of this our 90 days challenge. And yesterday I actually measured my weight. It was 86. I don't know how I measured it though. Today I measured it is 88. I don't understand. But I'm going to stick to 88. Can you imagine? Female. Hey. If you see my tummy now, let me see whether you can see my tummy. See my tummy. Eh? No, I will not allow that to happen. No. I have to do something about it. And because most of the challenges of seeing some people that get so fat, apart from, there are some people that are just obese, whether they eat or not. I'm not talking about such people. There are some people that get so fat, and you ask yourself, this fat did not come overnight. It was a gradual thing. It's just that maybe there was nobody to push you at that time to do something about it and all that, you know. So when you notice that you're adding weight, you notice that you're feeling heavy. Your body is not the same. Especially as you approach that 50 and you get into menopause, like us now. I mean, 4 years ago, I was feeling top form, you know. But just about, I think was it about last year or year before last. Immediately I finished that 6 months and then went back to normal eating. I started gaining weight. And these days I discovered that I get tired easily. It shouldn't be so. I mean, I'm just 58. So what will happen if when God keeps me alive till 68? How will I? That means I will be sitting down in one place. I will not move around or what? So I have to take the bull by the horns. So if you want to take the bull by the horns and follow me, drop your comments. You know, whenever you're listening to this video, drop your comments and see if you can follow me. And now, a disclaimer, please. If you're on medication or you're taking anything, any kind of drugs, please consult your doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a research scientist. I research things. I work in a research institute. We do research, you know. And I know that there's a lot of research when it comes to fasting. The only challenge I have when it comes to most of these YouTube channels is that most of the people that talk about slimming down are already slim. So you don't know whether they are talking from a point of doing what they are saying or from a point of just theory. So that is why I feel that this is the right time for me to embark on this and actually do it myself. So that maybe later in future, when I'm talking about fasting, I can talk from a point of experience that fasting can help you lose weight in a natural way. So I'm going to be recording my progress. And the reason I'm recording my progress and coming on YouTube to be doing it every day is to hold myself accountable. Yes, and to make sure I complete this my 90-day challenge. Because as I said, I started it 2 months ago. I did it for 2 weeks and I dropped back. So I don't want to drop back. I want to hold myself accountable. So today I just want to show you this. This is a journal. I don't know, I hope you'll be able to see. This is a journal that I will be writing in every day. It's a 90-day challenge journal. It's a 90-day challenge journal. It has a lot of things there. First, you write your name. You write your name. You write your current weight. You write your starting point, your waist, your chest, your hips, your thighs. That is where the fat starts. I don't know why the fat is always on that area. Women, please comment. Where is your own fat? Is it at the hips? Or is it at this visceral area, this abdomen? Or is it here? Here too? You see your hand, fat, hanging here. So write your comment. Where is your own fat? Because mine is on my hips and my abdomen. My abdomen suddenly blew up. It takes me, in fact, I need power to be able to button my trousers. I need real power. Can you imagine? Serious power to button my trousers. And to even get it up my hips is a problem. So no, I won't do that. So I've recorded for yesterday, which is day one. There's a lot here. There are a lot of tips, Then you write your goals. I really want to do this seriously. And if you want to do anything seriously, you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to be able to do such journaling. If you want this, if you click below my video, you'll get the link to download this. It's completely free if you really want to be serious about losing weight. if you're over 50 and you really want to be serious to do this O.M.A.D with me, and you're over 50, I'll always come live in the mornings. Don't know what your time is. Right now in Germany is about 6:42 a.m. I always come live 6:42. If you cannot come live, you can always watch it later and drop your comments there. I will see it. And I also come live again around 3 p.m., the same German time, 3 or 4 p.m., the same German time. Spend about 30 minutes to 45 minutes just talking about what I've done for the day, you know, how I feel, and so on and so forth. What I discovered yesterday was that around that, after eating, around that 6 p.m., 30 minutes after that, I was very hungry. Hey, if you see the hunger, so I had to go and take Milo. I took some Milo, that yesterday, and I felt okay. So when I woke up this morning, I had a very good bowel movement really this morning, you know. So far so good. So today is another day. I have done my ginger. I've left it for some time. At least I've been talking for 10 minutes. So I just left it for some time. So that is my ginger. That is the lemon inside. After squeezing it, I leave it inside for some time, about 10 minutes for it to really soak. And then this ginger, after drinking it, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I chopped ginger. Chopped ginger. This is the way I chopped it. So after drinking it, I will. As I said, this is going to be live, no editing. Let's see if this thing works. Let's do it. Because if you can get things that work naturally, why should you be taking things like this? Is it Ozempic? They call it all those things. Even though those things do work, nobody is talking about the side effects. Because believe it or not, we are in the medical area. Most medicine come with side effects. A lot of it. I think tomorrow I'm going to talk about how ginger can actually help curb hunger pangs. Mhm. What is inside ginger? What is inside this lemon? That can actually curb hunger pangs. And I'm serious. And that can actually help in terms of weight loss. How? How does it do it? Mhm. But what I'm doing now, I've done it before, as I said 2 years ago. Just as now, I want to hold myself accountable, and I want to do it so that people out there that are having challenges, especially if you're a woman over 50, and you've noticed that your clothes no longer fit, you're feeling tired, you know, you have to physically use power to draw your trousers up. Mm. Whenever you come across this video, you can start anytime. My day two can be your day one. You can start it, or you go back to the day one video, listen to it, and start it. And please, if you are used to taking 3 square meals a day, don't start O.M.A.D. O.M.A.D. Don't start straight to 1 meal a day. You can't cope. If you're used to taking 3 meals a day, come down to 2 meals a day. Let me tell you how this intermittent fasting thing works. It's called intermittent fasting because you purposely fast for a certain period and then you give a certain period for eating. For instance, right now I'm giving myself a is it 3? Yeah, 3 hours window to eat. That is between 4 or between 3 to 6 or between 4 to 7. I interchange it some days. 3 hours window to eat. Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, I give myself a 6 hours window. That means I can eat twice. That is it. If you're used to eating 3 times a day, it's better you come down to 2 times a day. That means you fast and give yourself 6 hours window to eat. That means your first meal should be around 12 or 1, and your last meal should be around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. So start with that. And when your body gets used to it, maybe for 1 full month, you can now switch over to O.M.A.D, 1 meal a day. By this time, your body is used to, food. Because if you go straight like that, you can't cope. You might be able to do it 1 or 2 days, but the kind of hunger that will hook you, you can't cope. And I'm talking from experience. 2 years back, when I wanted to do it, you can't cope. But if you're a superwoman and you feel that, yes, I have the ability, and please journal, write down what you're doing. Right now, I'm going to write down that I've taken my ginger and I've taken my lemon for today. The thing is finished though. Okay. I still have some ginger there to eat. You know the ginger is very good for your digestive system because it has a lot of fiber. My time is almost up. I have to go to work. I almost eat the seed. So that has been done. I'll write down in my journal, and these are day 2. So I'm off to work today. I'll come back. I'll see tomorrow whether I will join maybe in the afternoon. I don't know. It depends on whatever I want, how I'm going to do it. But I'll keep you posted. So go ahead. Join me in this challenge, 90-day challenge, O.M.A.D, intermittent fasting for over 50s. And I'll try to come online, even if it's just for 10 minutes, at least come online to give situation report on how the fasting is going. Wish you all a wonderful day.